Rarely does someone become a billionaire by accident. A person's worth and level of expertise are reflected in this designation. Two things determine your value to yourself: the skills you have acquired and the experiences you have had. If you want to catch up to the wealthy, you need to acquire their skill. Well, my friend, you have come to the right place, because we are about to discuss this very topic. We are about to drop some serious knowledge bombs in this video, so if you want a seat at the adult table someday, you'd better pay attention. Here are 10 skills that make billionaires. Negotiation skills. Everything in life is a negotiation, and if you do not know the rules, people will take advantage of you if you do not know them. Because of their proficiency in negotiations, billionaires know this inside and out. They have enough street smarts to realize that their actions will always have consequences, and that they can place themselves in the best possible situation to succeed. You need to learn when to shake hands and when to walk away from a deal in order to succeed in life. This principle should serve as a touchstone for all of your interactions, from business to personal. Billionaires understand better than most that negotiation is not about winning at all costs, but about finding a middle ground where both parties can benefit. Leadership. Billionaires are attractive because they are not like the rest of us and instead welcome, even seek out responsibility. Leadership is an absolute exercise of power, but not in the oppressive sense that we might hastily infer from Robert Greene's best-selling book, The 48 Laws of Power. The ability to persuade others to share one's vision is a powerful illustration of John Maxwell's law of the lid. The extent of which you succeed depends on your leadership skills. Billionaires see leadership as a strategic game of chess, one that requires them to see the big picture, plan several moves ahead, and, most importantly, rally all the players, their teams, their stakeholders, and their partners behind a common objective. The billionaire's vision is not simply imposed, it's imparted. Leadership is the strategic application of influence and persuasion. It is a quiet mastery of power. Adaptability. Individuals would do well to focus their efforts on improving their adaptability above all else. Given its significance, it should come as no surprise that we included a video on the topic here. Those who are most adept at riding out the waves of change are the ones who succeed in the ever-changing, highly unpredictable arena of business. Billionaires are masters at reading and anticipating the patterns of the market, allowing them to take the uncertainty as inspirations for new ideas and use it to launch businesses, innovations. This adaptability is their true wealth, a kind of fluid intelligence that serves as the foundation for their success. Their empire is not static, but an organism in constant evolution, a testament to the mastery of adaptive ability. They are constantly on the lookout for opportunities to capitalize on the disruptions in society and the innovations that arise as a result. Networking. Rich people understand that it takes more than money to get ahead in life. They have made networking their full-time occupation, not just a pastime. They network like a spider, weaving strands in all directions. The more people you meet, the more information you can gather. The more power you can wield. It is like they are putting together a team, except they are recruiting supporters. Even if a person is a billionaire, they may not have much influence on their own. The real power, however, comes from having a large and stable network of connections. More important than material wealth is having a social network filled with people who share your values and perspectives. Becoming a billionaire is a fantastic way to affect change on a global scale, so long as that is your ultimate goal. Time management. Time is worth more than money, but it cannot be purchased or recovered once lost. When you become a billionaire and broaden your perspective, you realize that this is more important than money. It is not cash, but it is far more important to your success than any amount of money could ever be. Most people who try to get close to a billionaire want to talk to them because they want to learn from their experience and knowledge, and they know when to say no to that. They devote some thought to how they will spend each hour of the day. They evaluate the value of potential activities based on their potential impact on their development and success. One of the keys to their success has been excellent time management. They have invested a lot of time and effort into perfecting this technique, so they are understandably hesitant to hand it over to just anyone. Sales and branding. You're either a seller or a buyer in today's society. Like writing an engaging story, mastering the art of sales, and branding requires practice and skill. The goal is to persuade people to buy and use your products and services by striking an emotional chord with their needs, dreams, and ambitions. Examples include Coca-Cola, which has been in the business for over a century. This is a skill that has been honed to perfection by billionaires. Successful business tycoons like Bernard Arnault and Richard Branson are examples of people you know that the goods and services their companies sell are more than just things people need. They develop a distinct, personable brand identity by interweaving their own stories with those of their companies. Customers' trust and loyalty can be strengthened in this way as well. Therefore, the billionaires' sales and branding prowess is not based on underhanded techniques, but on their ability to strike a chord with their audience's sentiments by telling a story that compels them to buy into and support their cause. In addition, they are well aware that their actions have a direct impact on the success of their company. Keep in mind that your good name is your best form of promotion. Resource management. The rapid ascent to wealth and power of a billionaire has been attributed, at least in part, to careful management of resources. Each of the world's billionaires have found a unique way to increase their fortune. Like in chess, you have to think several moves ahead. It's not just a matter of money, but also of time, information, and willpower. The wealthiest people in the world are aware of the worth of their possessions. They know when to make use of leverage, save, sell assets, and make new investments. It's a complex dance that necessitates an intimate familiarity with the interplay between their private and professional lives. That is to say, for a billionaire, the ability to effectively manage their resources is more than just a skill. It forms the basis of their entire approach to living. Problem solving and game theory. Billionaires are experts at playing the long game, which is central to game theory, a branch of economics that examines how individuals make decisions when the outcome depends on the decisions of others. When their success depends on the choices of others, they know how to make the most effective choices. The billionaire's mindset is predicated on anticipating and preparing for the consequences of one's actions. They take issues head-on and devise solutions that not only address the here and now, but also set them up for long-term success. Their wealth is protected because they are able to turn adversity into opportunity through strategic decision-making and the ability to foresee the actions of others. Discipline and conscientiousness. Every person must decide in this life whether they would rather feel the sting of correction or the sting of remorse. In Jordan Peterson's words, the wealthiest people in the world value conscientiousness and discipline. For them, self-discipline means pressing forward with their plans and objectives despite setbacks and interruptions. They don't lose sight of the big picture and are willing to make sacrifices now to get where they want to go later. Their personal habits, allocation of resources, and time management are all examples of this self-discipline. Their conscientiousness manifests itself in the form of an inclination towards orderliness, accountability, and diligence. Billionaires are known for their reliability and ability to follow through on their promises. They are more than just dreamers, they take action. Emotional intelligence. As a billionaire, you can rest assured that everyone will want something from you sooner or later. How do you deal with that situation? Emotional intelligence, or the capacity to recognize, name, and control one's own and other people's emotional responses, can help. This necessitates tolerance and an awareness of how one's emotions affect one's judgment. They are also sensitive to the feelings of those around them, a trait that serves them well in the realm of relationship management. In negotiations, for instance, they are able to read the other party's body language, interpret their needs and emotions, and use this information to their advantage. Their ability to lead their teams effectively, to motivate their employees, and to foster a positive work environment is directly tied to the level of emotional intelligence they possess. Incredible intuition. Billionaires have honed their intuition to a razor's edge, an internal compass that helps them navigate the treacherous waters of life and business. When cold hard data and cold hard analytics fail to point the way, this intuitive sense, also known as the gut feeling, becomes an indispensable tool. They have honed their intuition through years of experience, growing from their successes and setbacks. When the way ahead is unclear, it is not magic, but rather years of experience whispering wisdom. The ability to think intuitively is a gift from on high, while the ability to think logically and rationally is a loyal servant. As Albert Einstein once put it, billionaires have mastered the delicate balancing act between the two, and they often rely on their intuition to help them make important decisions in the face of uncertainty. And there you have it. These are what we consider to be the 10 most powerful skills that make billionaires. We're now genuinely interested in knowing which billionaire do you admire the most and why do they stand out to you specifically? Leave a response down below. Your feedback is always welcome and appreciated. And with that, my friend, this video is at an end. Don't forget to tip us with a like and a share if you found this information helpful. Thank you for watching, as always.